Are you really doing this?
Many times when we are teenagers, we do something to our features, to the way we look, that some kind of flesh out dramatically what we are not able to say.
Oh my god, oh my god!
Holy shit!
Oh my god! Oh my god, okay!
I have never gotten my hair cut. I've never had a trim. I was born with a full head of hair, so I don't know. I didn't know what my head looked like, and I forgot for a short period of time that we were filming a television show. So I started screaming. It's really bad. It was such a thrilling experience, and I love it so much.
Our subjectivity doesn't necessarily happen in the reflection of a mirror. It happens in the reflection of the other people's gaze. So once she has taken off the hair, intuitively she knows that people will look at her differently, and that way of looking at her will help her solidify what she wants to be perceived as.
And there's so much evolution there. The thoughts that she's had all her life probably all add up, and it's put into action, and we both like committed, and we're like, you have to be you.
I think she definitely feels alone, mainly because she fears of not being accepted. And when you're not sure if anyone else will accept you, you kind of feel alone. You don't know where to go or who to turn to or who you should actually talk about how you're feeling with. And finally finding someone that just accepts you for who you are, regardless, and just doesn't question anything is really sweet. And Caitlin found that in Frasier, so she feels less alone with him, and you know, they're just being alone together.
I don't know how things were under the previous commander, but now we're going to uphold a higher standard. That's why you're going to apologize to this gentleman.
Me?
On behalf of your men.
Richard doesn't like Sarah from the very beginning. You kind of see their relationship get more tense throughout the season. He is not a fan of her being in charge, being his superior.
And definitely because he's afraid of her influence on his daughter, and she's kind of taken his daughter under her wing a little, and the daughter's come over to dinner a bunch, and she's, you know, befriended my son, and, you know, my son's a little bit of a wild card, and he's very showy, and I think Richard is just very suspicious of our family in general.
I don't want you to see those people. They're just gonna fill your head with shit. You think you're smarter than me, don't you? But you're just a little girl. You don't know a thing about what it's like in the world for people like us.
That was a really big moment where you see Richard kind of blow up for the first time.
Yeah.
He's just really, really angry, you know, that she would do something like this to herself. Because he loves her, you know? That's like his baby right there.
The world is clearly divided in two. On one side, we have the teenagers with their urgency of life and desire and love and sexuality, and in a way, free. And on the other hand, their parents, the adult world, where the attempt is always to manipulate feelings and urgencies of desire issues.
How many things are you gonna turn your back on in a single lifetime, Mom?
I think that I am restless in my life as a filmmaker in trying to find what makes someone. It's less about being up to date with the current and more about the old adagio of trying to understand who we are, always. I believe that we all go through processes in which we really don't know who we are, and we really need to experiment who we could be, because it's part of the human nature to be whoever you want to be.